Few notes today. Good afternoon. 2 days since the last one. Brain scrambled there for a second. Good morning. How's it going? I had my brain scrambled because I had a new thought, a different note. And I've already lost it because I froze up thinking about it adding. I was in a certain mindset. So, good afternoon. Oh, I can't believe I already forgot something. This is becoming a bad habit. Simply, it was a tangent, and I should have just went with it instead of freezing up and thinking about writing it down. I was just immediately after the last stream. My mind was in the note-taking stage, and I, I where did nervousness? The last it came back. The last stream, I noticed I was manic, and there was a level of my sleep was being adjusted back. I'm readjusting to my sleep. I have split my streams, so hopefully I do not forget and quit doing it. I have been eating. Tomorrow I'll eat again, and then I'll do another fast. My fasting has not been. I try to do. The goal is 20% of the time. I have not done 20% of the time my whole life, so I should be overdoing it. So I was doing 48-hour fast, and I was kind of overdoing it. Maybe, maybe not. I did eat last night at the bar. I had half a beer. Beer wasn't great. Food was overpriced, but I am in a tourist town when the summer's around. But a lot of the restaurants in town close in the winter, and I think the pricing might be it. There isn't enough local community to keep them. They're not full, whereas the rest of during the summer they can charge more because of the tourist economy. So last time, yeah, I was manic, caricaturized. I need to present more, present myself. I think that might have been it. I was trying to get into a caricature. Hadn't had enough sleep, so I was becoming a little bit manic, and I was also I had a bunch of chips and sugar and stuff after a lot of fasting. Blueberries have been delicious. I've never had blueberries taste so good before. Fasting is definitely bringing back my palate. I just had a ration, made rations. The rest of my food. Tomorrow I've got a little bit of work. I've got two more commitments to help Joe. And he's gonna insist on paying me probably. So might buy something. I might try and find a way to spend the money elsewhere because I don't feel right making money off of labor. It doesn't feel ethical anymore. I can't. So I need to present myself more. I present my positions, my ideas. Look at the camera type thing. Oh, plans to add notes. So I did do this. I scrolled ahead in my log here. I keep of what I'm doing when, and I found the day. If I maintain this every other day, I should add something else, another habit on that day. So I'm gonna start planning ahead. Planning ahead might be the next focus of the next diversion when the stream splits again. And I told myself to check. And it must have been important at the time. Was a little manic. Maybe I was over. I was ripping through. So it could have been not manic. I could just interpret myself as manic now. I am a little lagged and slow and tired. The chips have caused it's also the snow melting and my allergies. The chips are not good for me. I definitely consumed too many of those. The protein is, and I do feel good, and I find myself more productive when I'm on protein. Working out has been great. I've been feeling better off of that. I'm really glad I've started doing that. I'm not worried about when I add other habits, I'm worried about forgetting to do them or overdoing it. But with working out, it's a habit I've added several times in the past. I mean, it is. I've triggered the circuits to get into it again, and I'm no question that I'm going to continue on. It's my body craves it, and I do feel better, and my body's learned that. There's a whole section. My God planning stream. I'm gonna take a 5 minute break after this before I watch the video and write on that or log that and maybe write. I have a note here for notepad to write out. See if that helps. So I'm gonna have to do that next time. 5 minutes. Okay, so I can cut it down to 5 minutes. Maybe next time I split my stream, I will split it down to 5-minute chunks too. There's another idea. Yeah. Let me think. What else needs to be logged? Before this stream was becoming more of a reflection and thought processing stream, I was able to log it in 5 minutes. So maybe next time I'll split it into 3 5-minute sections. One of them will be a 5-minute log, then a 5-minute introspection, thought, reflection, and then 5 minutes planning towards something else. Maybe even get a stream fully devoted to planning for the future. Oh, another note. I died in Minecraft again, and I spent loads of time looking for another village, and I didn't find one. I kind of just rage quit. I'm being more careless than I should. This is twice now that I have died while exploring under a wreckage in the ocean, which suggests to me that maybe I need to be more careful about exploring the ocean. I do need to. I've fallen into a trap of getting bored and not planning enough. It's like I lost my plans and I'm kind of scared and to pick up planning again, because then I'll do a bunch of planning and it'll all go to waste. Which would suck, but I need to be more brave than that. I need to be more gallant and focused, and it's not such a fit. So there's it. So again, presenting, back straight, stand up straight, present. Yeah, the God planning stream should. That'll be the interesting one. I'm looking forward to this. I was extremely excited last time. I don't know what could all be attributed to the mania. I interpret it as mania. I was a little bit manic. It's interesting to me. The chips, breaking a fast. What else had I went in fast food in Greece. There were several things I did before the last stream that were not good for me. Yeah. Yesterday I did eat chips again. The pub out here I went to was not so bad. It was all right. I need to start getting to bed earlier. I still need to focus on that. I tout that. I'm doing the gaming, and that's really good. I do feel good off of that. But the going to bed earlier, I'm so... Get on it, Thomas. Sleep is important. You need to get enough sleep. It isn't enough. You cannot be distracted by these silly things on the internet. Yeah. Maybe that'll work. Being a little bit more assertive towards that. And it is really just a terrible habit, old habits of staying up late that I have when I get into something. That circuit's being activated instead of the early to rise, early to bed circuit. I've got black circles under my eyes in this light. It's not good. It is truly, it's dreadful and sad. Yeah. Although eating better today, that's a good sign. I went to church and then I went to the other church. I worked out today. Today's been a very good day. What other plans do I have? I need to plan on looking for work. I have a note here to start a notepad about plans, because there is a lot of different habits. I do have other spots where I've half noted it down in a way of I'm going to do this, but I need to focus on that. Building up my methodology here. Long term, I should add. Okay, maybe I'll add. I got a minute and a half here. I build a website that does this. It's programming. I'll be producing content. That's a good idea, especially to get this one idea out of my head. Even if it's just one video, that might be all I need. Although if I keep producing, we'll see. It'll be like crop. Hopefully, I produce something of value. That's the worry with producing. It's the biggest worry is not providing value and more just wasting people's time. I waste my own time watching content. If they didn't produce it, I'm sure I'd be wasting my time watching different content. So, hey, rationalizing, I'm gonna do it anyway. It's gonna happen. It's been a good day. Been pretty. I visited with some folks at church. What happened yesterday? I've been spoken for, like I had somebody speaking for me in a specific capacity that I don't like. Yeah, there's definitely a level of domineering and manipulation going on one server. I'm just gonna avoid the gentleman for a couple weeks, I think, because I don't. Yeah, it's caffeine addiction. I don't know what it is. Something's up there. Something's up there. I'm not sure what it is yet. Maybe I'll try and sit and watch to find out. Anyway, have a good one.